We won the revolution. We wrote a Constitution. In writing the Constitution, in that hot and sticky summer of 1787 in Philadelphia, delegates were sent from each of the 13 colonies. They had a great debate. The debate was over the origin of our freedoms. The James Madison and Thomas Jefferson folks argued that our freedoms come from our humanity. After all, Jefferson had just written in the Declaration of Independence that all men are created equal and are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, and among these is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This understanding of the origin of our freedoms is called the natural law, and it teaches that because we are created by God in His image and likeness, and because God is perfectly free, He created human beings as perfectly free. Thus, freedom is our birthright, so our right to live, to think as we wish, to say what we think, to publish what we say, to travel, to worship or not to worship, a right to defend ourselves from anyone, even against a tyrannical government, our right to own and enjoy property, and our right to be left alone are as natural to us as the fingers on the ends of our hands. The opposing argument in Philadelphia, which was made by the big government crowd of the day, the Alexander Hamilton and John Adams folks, was that our freedoms don't come from our humanity, they come from the government. These folks argued that without the government there can be no freedom, and the same government that gives us freedom can take it away. Because we have majority rule in this country, if the majority voted that there would be, for example, no freedom of speech, under this theory, freedom of speech would be gone. Fortunately for all of us, Jefferson's views prevailed, and the concept of natural rights, rights belonging to us by virtue of our humanity, is instilled in the Constitution and in the Bill of Rights. These two documents taken together state the reasons for which the federal government came into existence, establish a president, a Congress, and a court system, each with separate and distinct responsibilities and powers. They retained certain rights for the people and for the states. Remember, in Philadelphia, it was the states that came together to create the federal government. The states gave a little bit of their powers to a new central government, and they stated just how little and just what those powers were in the magnificent document we call the Constitution.